Together we're going to go on a small inner journey to do a healing meditation on some pain from our past. Now please relax. If you can, find a quiet place to lie down. Close the door and try to give yourself a little time where you won't be disturbed. Breathing in slowly, deeply. Breathing out slowly, deeply. Breathing in. Breathing out. And I want you to go into that place within where you feel your soul resides. And now you're going to let that part of you, that soul part of you, rise above your body. So your body is quite safe for the moment, rising higher, higher, all the way to the ceiling. And you turn around in your ethereal body or your soul body, you look down and you can see your physical body lying or sitting very safely. It's still there, it will wait for you, it has nothing to do. You will need a guide for your journey because otherwise you won't be sure where you're going. And there, on your left and on your right, you see that there are two beings. They are sort of angelic beings. They're not human, although they may have taken human form. You'll recognize them as being divine creatures because of their very high level of loving goodness and also by their capacity to protect. They have a great deal of power inside them, which is bestowed upon them by the divine. They do not need to speak to you. They communicate what they wish you to know telepathically, and you understand instantly what they want to say. And you can tell that they're telling you they're here to guide you safely on your journey. You move up, away from your house, up, away from earth. You don't feel cold, you don't feel hot. The wind is rushing past you, but you can't feel it. You're quite comfortable. It's like there is an energy field around you and the two angels. It's very pleasant. You look back and the earth is a long way away now. You decide that it is safe, so you'll go to sleep. When you awake again, you're approaching a different land. It looks quite similar to Earth. The place you are going to has a beautiful, shining blue river and is surrounded by beautiful green grass, beautiful green trees. It's very serene and a very harmonious environment. The angels bring you down to land safely, maybe about 100 feet from the river. You can hear the river rustling along, bubbling over the stones. The landing is soft, the sun is warm, and you sit on the grass for a while. Somehow you know that it's important to walk to the river, which you do. When you get there, you see that there are 10 large stones to cross the river, and there is an open space on the other side. The stones are spaced just wide enough that if you jump, you will be able to go from one to the other without getting wet in the river. So you do one jump, two jump, keep jumping, and you make it to the other side. And then you realize that The opening on the other side is surrounded by very beautiful, tall, straight trees that are forming almost a wall around a large circle. It feels safe, although mysterious, and you feel that something is going to happen, something important, something mystical, something that makes you nervous, but also you feel something that may be good for you. After a while, you notice there is a figure standing at the edge of the ring. The person is standing between two of the tallest trees with their back to you. You can't tell if it's male or female, young or old. You look intently because you know the person. In fact, you know them very well. The person turns around and you're not surprised to see who it is. It is someone from your childhood. It's not an easy meeting because this person from your childhood is someone you have unresolved issues with, someone who hurt you, although perhaps they also loved you. You will know who the person is. You already know. It's a safe place to meet them. Nothing bad can happen in this ring of trees. You are safe, and the person has come not for the purpose of hurting you, but for the purpose of healing and clarifying issues. They ask you telepathically if it's all right to come closer, because you're sure that the person can harm you in no way. You say yes, and they slowly walk towards you. You look at them intently as you remember them from when you were a child. They have come to discuss the thing that is inside you that has not healed, that thing about them that hurt you in some way. Perhaps it was a very major hurt. Perhaps it was not, but it is still unresolved inside you. Now is the time to be very honest. It's a safe place to do it. You look at the person, this person that you have deep feelings for. They may be negative feelings, they may be positive feelings, they may be both. And this is the time to speak the truth. You ask them directly, why did they do those things they did that hurt you? And without judgment, you listen to the answer. You telepathically understand what it is inside that person that made them act the way they did. Maybe for the first time, you see something you didn't see before. You understand the frailty, you understand the fear, you understand the anger. Now it is your turn to speak. And again, there is no need to hold back. This is a safe environment, and you're going to explain to that person how you felt about what happened. Whatever it is that you feel in a most honest way, you can say to that person. You can swear, you can cry, you can stamp your feet. The person will be able to accept whatever it is you want to say. Having both spoken, it is now time to leave each other. It's probably not a finished story, but something has changed There has been an honesty, a directness that wasn't there before. Something is healing inside. You look up and notice that the person has disappeared completely and you are again alone in the circle. You also notice that the river is drawing you to it. You walk over to it, but instead of crossing over on the stones, you are drawn into the water. You dive under the water. You swim deeper and deeper. Because you're in your ethereal body, there's no need to breathe. It's very still. Something seems to have changed inside you. Something is more peaceful, more still, more whole. It's a very serene, peaceful, beautiful feeling. Not heavy, not light, very balanced, very healing. It's a natural equilibrium. Everything is in its place. Your heart, your mind, your body are all balanced. You would like to stay there forever, but the world is calling you back. And so you slowly surface and notice at the edge of the river the angels have returned and let you know that it's time to go back. You step towards them, they lift you up, and once again you go to sleep in a beautiful, safe environment. This time, when you wake up, you are back in your body, safely, squarely in your body. The angels have gone. Their healing is still there. Something is different. Something has changed. You feel more whole. You are ready to go out into the world with a little more wisdom, a little more power, a little more love, less burden, less harmful memories, less pain, less fear, less anger, less guilt. You are safe. And when you are ready, open your eyes and return to a world that both loves and needs you.